without anyone being able to watch it. So basically all I've done is slice up some bacon bits that I'm going to show you in a bit. It's Gabby and my last night in Portugal, cooking up some of the food I bought today and the leftovers, and I'm hoping to make something tastier than the slop Amber made in her recent video. And I can see Gabby in the chat. Hi, Gabby. So yeah, the place they're staying at is really annoying because it's self-catering. We got supplied with 3 pans, some mismatched flatware, and a bread knife. So I had to buy this knife, which is not my preferred style of knife, but it's all they had in the shop. And there's no chopping board, so I'm using this plate to chop stuff on. This is some smoked bacon that I got in the shop earlier today. I'm about to chop up this onion and another onion because there's one other we need to use. And yeah, I just thought of something that I should probably do, which is going to involve me tapping the screen and the sound being terrible for a second, so I'm terribly sorry. Nah, not sort of sorry. Copy the link. Okay, that's too hot. Let's turn it down. I hate it's hot. It's halogen. It takes age for it to actually start heating up or cooling down. I'm going to chuck some butter on there. Just to loosen up a little bit of salt. And that popping sound effect is actually pretty good. So yeah, we've got some good caramelization on the sides of the nipple edges. That's because I was typing crap into Discord. Anyway, let's calm down, okay? Next time I travel, I think I might, if I'm self-catering, I might have to pay the extra for more baggage and bring my actual cooking knives, because it's not the same, you know? Okay, let's do that. Let me have it. 2 people watching. Hello, the second person. You know what? I'm just going to cut this like Amber, because there's no grip. It's a fucking plate, not a chopping board. Got another onion to Sounds like bonfire night. Okay, peeled onion. Let's get rid of those tips. Oh, well, that's nice. Again, chopping off plates. It's a pain in the ass. Down. Okay, so the moisture from this onion as it heats up is going to help deglaze the pan. So we're going to get a load of flavour from all the crusty bits. That's going to be good. And my hands clean. No. I'm so used to playing stuff in bigger pans. Okay. I'm going to turn this right down. Remember how to use the hob. No, not off. And that lid doesn't fit. That lid fits. Going to keep the lid on to keep the moisture in and help deglaze the pan. Whilst it's doing that, I am going to... I think it needs garlic. At the moment we've just got bacon and onion, so we're going to need some garlic. I've got this random cheese that I picked up at the shop earlier. That's going to go in there. This mix of legumes and cereals is going to go in it. It's kind of going to be like a risotto, but well, it's not a risotto. I'm sorry, Italians, but it will be garlicky. Where's my shitty little knife? Really, where is my... Portugal and I'm using up my leftovers. I should probably use the leftover seasoning that I bought. Maybe not all of it. I don't know, what do you think? All of it? I'm not going to go for all. No, let's see what Chad says. God, there's no splint already. I have no way of sharpening. Well, I guess I could hone it. Don't even have a leather belt to hone it on, so it's going to be tricky. Oh, fantastic. My mother is phoning. I'm going to ignore that. Stop. You know what? Why don't I just press that? Bye-bye. If she calls you, say, I don't know, watch YouTube. Yeah. That's the third person, the second person maybe. Are any of you watching my mum? Type in the chat, let me know. I feel like I should do more cooking streams where I've actually got my knives and a chopping board and an idea of what I'm going to cook, rather than just, oh, this is what we've got left on our last night in Portugal. I'll try to cook something that isn't, it's got to be better than amber though, right? I mean, yes. Okay, yeah, I can't chop off with this knife at all. It's sliding all around the plate. So yeah, if you come to this MGM hotel with the big tree that's covered in lights, self-catering, bring some knives and a chopping board, or buy a cheap chopping board on your way here, or just like if you're actually going to cook. I mean, it's fine if you just want to do scrambled eggs on toast. You can just about do that without any issues. But if you need anything that involves anything slightly more complex than a bread knife, then you're screwed. So, yeah. You get a tiny kettle and a toaster, and some pans and some plates, but when it comes to actually being able to process food, I mean, don't get me wrong, there's a lot you can do with a bread knife, but I can't go so far. You know, normally I would chop this up much finer, but I'm getting hungry and I can't be asked. See how the onions and bacon are doing. It's sputtering down nicely. Before the garlic goes in, I have been naughty. One of my favourite things is actually I really enjoy chopping mushrooms, but I bought chopped mushrooms, so I'm not sure where the mushrooms are. Anyone seen the mushrooms? No, it's not mushrooms. I bought mushrooms. Babe, have you seen mushrooms?
Yeah. I think they're still there.
Ah.
And the green tomatoes, no, those are
They're the ones to take home, yeah. Okay, found the mushrooms. So yeah, I bought pre-sized mushrooms because, well, they were cheaper than the whole mushrooms, and I didn't need a huge amount. And I'm going to need a bigger pan. Okay, more washing up. Well, I'm going to be up till 4 anyway because there's no point in going to sleep when you've got to check out at 4 in the morning, is there? Luckily, I just washed this one up. So let's heat this one up. Oh, there it is. This butter desperately needs to get back in the fridge. What'll happen now? The pan's ready. Come on, pan. Okay, well, it doesn't actually matter a huge amount. I should just do it. Let's try and get as much of. Okay. So I was going to use a saucepan for the grains, but we don't have a huge amount of it. The bulk of this is actually going to be what goes into that pan. So great, I forgot how to use this hob again. Turned it off and now it's just saying low. There we go. Thank you, better. Okay, so whilst that's doing its thing, I'm going to chuck the rest of these into this pan. There's lentils, couscous, soy, bulgur, wheat, and probably something else that I haven't translated. That's going to go in there. Obviously it's not a vegetarian dish, so it's perfectly fine for me to add. I've got some thyme. Some chicken stock. I'll be saying chop, chop, chop. There's not a huge amount of stock here, so actually let's see how much this makes. Okay. Oh, well, that's interesting. It basically just says used to taste. I'm going to want it to be slightly saucy, more moist than dry, so I'm going to chuck 2 of these bad boys in and some water, and it took about 10 minutes. So couple on. Let's plug it in this time. There is only one plug socket here, so you can't operate the toaster and the kettle at the same time. Very important if you're British to know that. What else? Probably put the garlic in, shouldn't I? Yeah, let's put the garlic in. Still haven't decided how much peri-peri seasoning to go in yet. And I am using up the leftovers to make this meal, so technically I should put it all in. But there's still quite a lot left. And well, we covered a whole chicken with, so maybe I'll just take it easy and test it out once it's all combined. I'll pop a little bit in there. Sorry? Mark's in the chat.
Yeah.
Oh, hi Mark. How you doing? I am trying to cook in a tiny kitchen with shit knives and no chopping board. Hope you're having a great time. I'm kind of envious. We have to leave at 4 in the morning, so I'm not going to bed. And, we've had a good time. It's been nice. We've both got absolutely soaked today because obviously it rained. What am I making? I'm making leftover dinner. I bought a couple of ingredients earlier, namely the smoked bacon lump, well, the other main ingredients and some mushrooms. And I'm just chucking everything into the pan. It's not really going to be... Sorry, my mother was calling me. Yeah, we're still in Portugal. We leave early tomorrow morning. It'd be like if you were still, I don't know what time zone you're on. If you were still at home, it'd be like 11 p.m. You have to leave. So basically, we've got some leftover, some grains, some bits and pieces, and I'm just making something that's like a risotto, but I would never call it risotto for offending Italians. And I wouldn't call it a paella either, to be honest. It's a mix of stuff. And yeah, hopefully it will be yummy. I've got this live cheese that I've never tried before, so that'll be fun. Oh, we did. I look forward to telling you about it in chat, and hope your food's good. Good night, man. And then no one more. Some lunch into this. Get everything dissolving and tasty. This one can turn down, this one can turn up. Pop it in. Okay. It's going to be about 10 minutes until I do something else. I know, I suppose I could. You know what, I should probably put the pepper in that I was going to put in. Because we're using up our leftovers. Now, as I've only just realised that I've forgotten about the pepper, I'm chopping up small so it can catch up with everything else. And also, chopping up my finger. I wish I had a chopping board. Don't know how that got there. Ideally, I'd put a lid on that. but there's only one lid that fits both pans. So, what are you going to do? Well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to drain this liquid at the bottom out. And then I'm going to have a think for a bit. No, I'm not going to give you a tour because it's messy as hell. The place is okay. I mean, there are loads of things that if I was being nitpicky about, I would mention, like, well, the only tiles that don't need regrouting are ironically the ones on the splashback because it looks like they've never been used. The floor tiles, the bathroom tiles, that they all need regrouting. The kitchen light, you have to turn it on and off 3 times quickly to stop it flashing. I keep falling in between the gap between the beds. The bathroom mirror is rusty. The plug sockets beside the beds are out of date and don't even have USB-A sockets on them. The light fitting in the bathroom isn't square. A lot of the stuff in the bath needs, the silicone around the bath needs sorting out. But you know what? It was cheap. You get what you pay for. I wasn't expecting the £100 deposit in case I trashed the place, which really stymied us when it came to enjoying our holiday because we don't have a huge budget. I mean, that was basically a third of our week's spending money for the holiday, so that went. And it can take up to 28 days for it to be returned, so it's not like I can have an enjoyable flight back and just go to the bar, because we won't see that money until next month, which is annoying. But c'est la vie. We've had a great time. We went for a lovely walk yesterday. We've done a lot. I haven't been swimming. I was going to go swimming today, but I sort of pissed it out. And I didn't really feel like it afterwards. But yeah, fortunately, I want to come back. And it's not just because the beer is cheap. I mean, that's a huge bonus, but no, it's a lovely part of the world. I want to explore. There's some places that I want to go and look at that I didn't get to see. Okay. How are we doing on the grains? There we go there. The tastiness from the bottom of the pan has dissolved. I'm going to add this with cheese that I've never had before. Okay. Here is the weird cheese that I say weird, it's perfectly normal cheese, it's just new to me. It's a fresh, pasteurised, medium fat, I'm guessing, cheese. It kind of think mozzarella, only comes in a little tub. It's a little, hello, hello, don't eat me, don't eat me. No, die. Oh, it's got little holes in for it to bleed. Okay, it's kind of breaking up like a cottage cheese. But it's alright, because our mouths are going to be clean. That needs to turn down a little more. Okay, yeah. Now it's looking and smelling really tasty. You can't really tell because light balance and everything, but yeah, it's going to be good. I think, I hope, I pray. Well, no, I don't pray, I don't believe in God. Crap, they're business. There are some noisy people outside. You know what, I'm not just saying sure I can just... Go. Great, it's not working. Yeah, I know it's hot. Mm. Okay, I've got no idea what's going on because nothing's working. Does anyone know how this fucking hop works? Because, no, perhaps two of them. Oh, okay, there's too much liquid. blocked it, haven't I? Actually, might as well use the back one because it's the biggest one. Okay. This cheese is not behaving the way I wanted it to. But that's okay because we have some of this to use on. Yes, I know it's sliced, but it's fine. And someone wanted to have mozzarella slices in their sandwich tomorrow, so we'll use some of those as well. Don't tell Gabby. All right. These easily from packages. God, it's fucking tall. Alright, let's just get a couple of. Well, the answer so she stops calling me was from. Oh yeah. There's also no wooden spoon. Salt, pepper. There is a grater. So yeah, cheese on toast, just always. Cup of tea and cheese on toast, just not at the same time. But yeah, I think this is pretty much done. I'm going to reduce it down a little bit. And that should be done. Probably the leftovers were not quite breakfast. But yeah. This doesn't look much more appetizing than Amber's brown slop, does it? I guess I found. Shit. Oh well, never mind. Not everything I cook is. No, quite a lot of what I cook is brown and sloppy. Anyway, yeah. That's kind of it, really. I'm gonna take a little taste of the sauce. It's not gonna be quite as strong as it will be when it's finished, because obviously I'm reducing it. But okay, yeah, that's quite spicy. I think not putting all of the peri-peri spices in was a good idea. It does need a tiny bit more salt. Yeah, if you are stirring it, it's move through the Oh yeah, that's something terrible it is. Bring salt and pepper as well, because yeah, there's no salt and pepper. It actually tastes really good. Oops.
So it's going, yes, it's going to be a very long night tonight. Yeah, not too much. Only the kitchen bit. Then they do like all the rest of the housekeeping. But like the packing and everything, yes. Then go there. Yes, it's just going to be a very long, tiring day. And then when we make some food, probably we will sort it out somehow. Yes, yes. So probably
Also, this help sucks. It's an infrared. I'm spoiled. I use an induction hob most of the time.
I'm not sure on the way back because we will have Monty and everything. And the way we drive, but we will see. We will see tomorrow. Yes. Yes, we can see.
Now I think about it, the black pepper. When I say black pepper, this is a mix of black, white, and red. It's tasty.
Yes. Debra told me that you were at least another. Debra told me that you were at least another yesterday. I have informants all over. Yes, Debra told me. That's quite funny.
Okay, you know what I think? I don't want to stream anymore, so I am going to call it an end. And I'm going to let this reduce and enjoy my dinner. And next time you see me, I'll probably be in the UK riding my bike or maybe cooking something. We'll see how everyone responds to this. Until next time, don't forget to like, subscribe, leave a comment, all that good stuff. And take it easy.